a tendency to change your life in the matter of minutes because it addresses every part of you. The other compound that we put together is a salve. This is a salve that has addressed many, many skin problems. Pain in a matter of minutes. Headaches in seconds on the skin. Carpal tunnel syndrome is properly addressed in a matter of minutes. Iron fluorine, like we before mentioned, iron is one of the most important mineral on the planet. And the reason for that is that iron is the only magnetic mineral on the planet. It attracts every other mineral to it. So when you ingest iron, you are ingesting every other mineral on the planet, and they are 102. This is why when people come to us that are severely anemic, we recommend our iron, our natural vegetation cell food, which is iron fluorine. Not only does it revitalize the cells in the blood, but we should know this, that iron is what conveys oxygen to the brain, and oxygen is what the brain converts and uses for electricity. It is the food of the brain. So you see that there are many things that need to be unraveled, because there seemed to be such a gross misconception. They brought us protein, they brought us enzymes, they brought us vitamins, they brought us melanin. But we have yet to accommodate these things in our human biology. They tell us. But then I started thinking that I stopped eating protein 39 years ago. Vitamins, I stopped them likewise 39 years ago. Enzymes, well, I never knew what was enzymes. I know many people think that they know. But like everything else, like this Dr. Lionel Paulin, he brought us vitamin C. What is vitamin C? Oh, I know what the answer would be. Vitamin C is good for your immune system. It strengthens the immune system. Not so. Vitamin C is ascorbic acid. The body has no place for acidity. The body is alkali. So you see, in the carbon papers that we are presenting, we are unraveling much of the misconceptions. And this is why we are privileged today, and for the past 28 years, to address all these major diseases in the way, in the manner in which they should have been addressed. But then another thing shows up, is that today, unlike yesterday, there were more love among us. And then we ask ourselves the question, why is it that the love that we would like to manifest, you know, to feel warm when we see another human being, to give that human being our love, the best that we have to offer, that is not forthcoming, not only to our own selves. We have turned against ourselves. First, because of the cyanide that has confounded these neurons in the brain. Cyanide. The other is that we have been listening to philosophy instead of God. And in so doing, we neglect ourselves. Once we have neglected ourselves and deprived ourselves because of this intervention of cyanide and philosophy, we find that we too become confused, and then it is difficult for us to give the love that we should give ourselves to others. It's not forthcoming because cyanide is interfering. We are looking outside of ourselves for the answer. Of course we are. We were trained to look outside of ourselves, but the answer was always within. So, myself, I was raised as a Christian, and I became a Muslim. I learned from both religions. Unlike many, they found a need to criticize one or the other. I criticize no one. I may question the philosophy of many, but not to criticize. Ladies and gentlemen, it gave me much pleasure to introduce today the first chapter in the Carbon Papers, and I assure you that if the things that we have expounded on are put into practice, yes, rewards will be seen immediately. And now, I thank you so very much. I love you, and we will always afford you our natural vegetation self-food. And I thank you so very much. Your brother and servant, Dr. Sebi.